It's not a small, stingy kind of love. I love you only if you love me back. I love you only if you can do this for me. And that happens very often in marriages. If you go into your marriage on a 50-50 agreement, it's not ever going to work. You always need to go 100%, both sides. Amen. His 100% might be your 50%, but it's his 100%, or vice versa. And this love that we're talking about, it is not stingy. It is not the stingy type of love. I'm only going to love you if you're able to do this for me. See, the love that he has for us, that he lavishes on us, is overwhelming. This love is extravagant. Amen. And this overwhelming, extravagant love is being poured upon us. Amen. But how does this apply to us personally? I want you to think about where you were before the love of God found you. Think about where you were. Growing up in the church, being a teenager, you're off and going out there serving the world. Think about you coming into the Lord at 27 years old, at 30 years old. You were serving the world. Think about where you were before God found you, before the love of God found you. I was speaking a few months ago to somebody that grew up in our youth ministry. Pastor Angie and I served as youth pastors. He told me, when I was first invited to church, I was lost. I had no purpose, no clear purpose where I was going. And then he says that he grew up without a father figure, grew up without a father. He says, no one to speak into my life. Going through the motions in life. As he grew up, he finished school and he'd go to work, responsibilities. Yet, he says, there's an emptiness in me. And he tells me that he was wondering if there was more to life than what he was experiencing. And he said, I was broken. I felt unworthy and unloved. And he keeps on saying that he was struggling with feelings of guilt and shame. That his life was not perfect and that his life was flawed. As though he wasn't deserving of anyone. And he felt inadequate. Those were his words. Those were his specific words. And as he's talking to me, I'm imagining, man, what do people go through? And he's well to do, he's there doing fine. But growing up, having those emotions, those feelings, I could imagine him growing up like that, or maybe some of us have gone through something similar. I was sitting in my desk. Sister Peter comes to me and she hands me a Christmas bag. And she says, Pastor, Merry Christmas. I thought it was a box of chocolates or something. I opened it up. There was a slingshot inside. There was one of those little topper things. And some other toys. And it came a letter saying, Pastor,